This relaxed hair update is a few weeks late, but better late than never, right? Hi, I'm Leah and welcome to my channel. Here's where I share my experiences with relaxed hair and oily skin. If this interests you, please go ahead and subscribe. A few weeks ago, I got a relaxer touch-up. Now, this is the second one that I've gotten this year, and I have to admit, I went a little earlier than I normally do. I was just a little over 8 weeks post my last touch-up. The reason I went a little earlier was because I had a trip coming up and I didn't want to deal with the two textures. So I said, you know what, let's go ahead and go a couple of weeks early instead of going a few weeks late. Even though I was getting my touch-up earlier than normal, I went ahead and did my same kind of prep that I typically do when I'm going to get a touch-up. The things I did included washing my hair the week before, avoiding sweating a lot, especially as I got closer to my hair appointment. I did a light protein treatment using the Apogee 2-minute keratin reconstructor. Now, the protein treatment is something that I haven't been doing lately. It's something that I had been doing earlier on in my relaxed hair journey, and I gotten away from doing it. But something was telling me, hey, go ahead, do it this time around. And when I was doing it in the past, I was either doing it the wash before or the wash after I was getting my touch-up. And this time I just decided to go ahead and do it the wash before. Other things I did included basing my scalp the day before using Vaseline, and I avoided scratching my scalp. Now, while I did avoid scratching my scalp, I did do the basing because I like to do it. I can. My stylist still does it. So this is just like extra protection that I like to give my scalp when I can. When I scheduled my hair appointment, I noted that I wanted to get my hair cut. My ends were just looking so thin. They were looking kind of scraggly. Also, the left side of my hair was shorter than the right side. So I was feeling very insecure about my hair, and the things that I was doing about it was just to disguise the fact that one side was shorter, like the left side was like up here, the right side was down here. And so I was doing things to disguise that imbalance in length. The main thing I would do was I would pull like the right side of my hair forward so that it would kind of be hanging over my shoulder. And then I would push the left side back so that it just kind of looked like my hair was hanging down my back, but it really just was my hair was short. And that's what I was doing to disguise it. The left side of my hair being shorter than my right side is something that has happened off and on throughout me having hair on my head. I think it's because I sleep more on my left side than my right side. And so there are times I've had where my left side is thinning or my left side is breaking more, my left side is shorter. And so I've had to get cuts in the past or trims in the past to even my hair out. And I had a period of time, I think it was pretty much every time I was getting a touch-up, my hair was getting lopsided. And I think also some of it is the right side grows a little bit faster than the left side. So the combination of it grows a little faster. This tends to get more damage just because of how I sleep. It just ends up being all kinds of unbalanced. And this is nothing new, me having to get it all the same length again. And I decided to get my cut now because I was going on a trip, which is the reason I was getting my touch-up earlier. I didn't want to go on my trip with my hair looking lopsided. I wanted to feel confident and able to enjoy my trip, and I didn't want to have to worry about trying to disguise my hair the whole time I was traveling and just feeling bad about my hair. And I could put my hair up in a ponytail or a bun to disguise it more, but there's sometimes you want to wear your hair down, and I didn't want to feel like, oh, should I be wearing my hair down because it's just not going to look good today. When I was at my appointment and I was talking to my stylist about getting a haircut, she did try to talk me out of getting rid of the length of my hair. I don't know what it is with me and stylists. Pretty much every stylist I go to loves the fact that I sometimes have longer hair past my shoulders, and they get all like, look at how long her hair is. Like they had a lot to do with it. Not really. I go to them every 3 or 4 months and they do a touch up of my hair, they wash it, and that's all they do. I do all of the other work in between. I'm doing all the work, but they like to talk to other clients and show their stylists. Just like this one, this one's not any special or different than any others I've ever been to. But anywho, this stylist did try to talk me out of cutting off my length. She's like, do you really want to lose your length? I was like, honey, look at it. It's lopsided. This is shorter than this side. I was like, no, I don't want the length. I want it gone. I want it cut. And I was even telling her, hey, I've had my hair short as my chin before. And so it's got to go. She really didn't put up as much of a fight as I'm making it seem like. She asked me like maybe once or twice about it, and she wasn't pushy, but it was still like, I said I want it gone. let's just do it. So she cut it like I wanted her to. I told her to use the left side as a guide because that was the shortest side and I wanted everything to match that. And she was like, are you sure you wanted that short? I think it was, she questioned once about me losing the length, and then when I said I wanted that short, she was like, are you sure you wanted that short? I said, yes, I need my hair to be all one length. When my hair got cut, I started feeling so much better with my hair. It's more even. It just looks healthier. It looks better. I'm not dealing with the two different lengths. I'm not dealing with, there was some damage also on the ends on this side that got trimmed off as well. I just feel good about my hair. I think it's a cute cut. It's perfect for summer. I can still put my hair in a ponytail, and my ponytail is actually looking thick again. Let me go ahead and show you some footage of my hair. This is the day after my appointment because as I'm recording this now, this is like a few weeks after my appointment. Since I got my relaxer touch-up, I've washed my hair twice. Both times I focused on moisture and strength. Both times also I tried some new hair products that I was sent to try out. More to come about those in some other videos once I've formulated some thoughts around them. I used up well, I haven't used it up, but I'm using a deep conditioner from Eden Body Works that I'm trying to use up. It's a deep conditioner that I like. I've shared in some other videos you might see about it, and it's one I like, but it's been discontinued by Eden Body Works, so I'm trying to use it up. Also, I've had it for a while, so it needs to go so I can move on. To dry my hair after that first wash, I did a roller set, and it came out nice and smooth. I feel like it held up very well. That was the wash I did before my trip, and where I was going, it was humid, and my hair held up really well in the humid weather after doing that roller set. As a reminder, when I do roller sets, I'm not doing it for the curls. It's really just a method for me to dry my hair and get a smooth look. I always end up combing out the curls, and I will wrap my hair to smooth it out and get it to have more like a bump or a wave. To dry my hair after my second wash, I use my Shark Flex Style dryer. Basically, that was just because I didn't have time to properly do a roller set. I was going out that evening and I needed to wash my hair because it was dirty. When we talk about plans going forward, I'm going to do these things. The first one is to continue trying out new hair products. These are mostly ones that I have bought a while ago and never tried. They've just been sitting around mocking me, waiting for me to use them. And the other are ones that I've been gifted by brands that I'm trying out to do reviews of. The second thing I'm going to do is baby my hair. Now, this is something I tend to do, but I'm going to be paying more attention to how I do it. And when I talk about babying my hair, I'm talking about keeping it protected. So when I'm at home, I'm not doing anything. My hair is either like up in a bun, it's up in a ponytail, or I'm wearing my nightcap around the house. I'm also going to keep my hair protected at night. This is something I always do, but just making sure that I'm keeping it in mind, which is wearing a nightcap or a scarf, a satin or silk scarf or a nightcap when I'm going to sleep. I'm also going to make sure I'm babying my hair outside because I garden, and so I spend a lot of time outside, sometimes in the sun. It's also longer days, it's warmer, so I want to spend more time outside, and I need to make sure that I'm keeping my hair protected from the sun, which can dry it out, from the heat and the wind. The third thing I'm going to do is to keep my hair moisturized. This is also something I've been doing, but I plan to keep doing it by using moisturizing hair products when I am washing my hair, when I'm conditioning my hair, and also during any maintenance that I have to do during the week between washes. The fourth thing is to get trims as needed. I don't think I'm going to need to get trims regularly, but I'll be paying close attention to my ends and try to make sure they don't start looking as bad as they had been and I don't end up with those two different lengths. And lastly, number 5, I'm going to get a touch-up within my normal stretch window. I typically get my relaxer touch-up between 10 to 12 weeks, and I have, for the first couple of touch-ups of the year, been outside of that window, either gone a little bit longer just because of snow and ice storms that we had at the beginning of the year, and then this time around I went earlier because I had a trip coming up that was right within that window and I didn't want to go longer. I'd rather go shorter, and that in that instance because I didn't want to deal with the two textures during my trip. I already have my next appointment set up and it's for exactly 10 weeks. So I'm going to be within my window again. So more to come on all of those things, and we'll see how they all work, hopefully in my favor, as I'm continuing to take care of my hair during this next relaxer stretch. If you like this video, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and check out this video here that YouTube has picked out just for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.